Going live.
I might go somewhere.
You about to go somewhere? Okay. Okay. I said okay. You'll bring me that cup out the freezer?
Me and my brother didn't know about liquor.
Yeah, y'all knew about Kool-Aid. Thank you. It's in my room. Well, I said go look at my room. It's in her cup in my room. Hi, the blurb. How you doing? Hi, David. How you doing? Hey, everybody out there in the chat. How y'all doing? How's everything going? Can y'all tell me where y'all typing in from? Hey, Steven. Steven said, what's up, Queen? What's up, you? Oh, thank you, David. David said, how is your day? It's better, David, now that you asked me that. I definitely appreciate you for asking. Thank you, David. Oh, David, you're in Florida. I'm in Florida also. What part of Florida are you in? Oh, Steven said he's in Connecticut. Hey, Steven, is it hot there? Naruto said hi. Hi, Naruto. Trenton said, and Trenton Anderson said hello. Hey, Trenton. How you doing? Thank you so much for those hearts. I definitely appreciate them. The blurb say, nah, they bots. Okay. Naruto said, how are you? I'm good. How are you? David said, I forgot. What did you forget? That your name is David? Oh, how hot is it there, Steven? Y'all have to go and look at that video. That I did a short tonight. Oh my goodness, who's sending me smiley faces already? What, I look like I got a big smiley face on my face? Who's sending me smiley faces? Steven say like 76. Well, I just decided to fly in. I don't know if anybody knows, but if anybody remember, and y'all know I'm a hammer it down to the ground. Antoine Massey's birthday was yesterday. And I didn't even do a short or anything, but I need to actually wish him happy birthday and just thanking the Lord that he's still safe out there. And we're still asking for any kind of activist to step in just to bring him in. So you better know it. Steven said, it's cool now. It's nighttime. The blurb said, oh, I'm dumb. I was looking at the lights. What were you looking at? What about the likes? Let me see what you're referring to. Somebody didn't tell me where they were from. Oh, David. David did tell me so. The blurt. Did you tell me? I see Naruto didn't tell me. Trenton didn't tell me. David said Florida. The blurb. I knew the blurb. I was like waiting for somebody to tell me where they were from. So the blurb, you don't want to tell me where you're from? I said, tell me where you're from. Steven said, I love that blue fit outfit. Thank you, Steven. I definitely appreciate you for that. Oh, okay. The blurb said he's from Kentucky. You know what? I was in Kentucky. It's been a couple of years now since I was in Kentucky, but you know what? Big ups to Kentucky, big ups to Kentucky, big ups to Kentucky. I do want to go back to Kentucky. One day I'm going to go back to Kentucky. On the way out of the airport, what I liked about Kentucky, I appreciated the fact that you can buy your own bourbon at the airport, man. That was like a plus, plus, plus. And you're able to even bring it on the plane. You know, you normally can't do that unless you're in unless you're coming from country to country. Then you can bring and take like that. But other than that, international flights. But I definitely appreciated that about Kentucky. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all, listen, I don't care what nobody says. I knew it was for a good reason for me to wait to come on live. I knew it. Y'all, listen, this is my men only, and my men, y'all better do me a favor. Y'all better make sure y'all welcome in Lou Ho Vlogs, baby. Y'all better know. Lou, how you doing, Lulu? Listen, this is my sister from Korea, y'all. Listen, I went to Lou's house yesterday, and when I tell you I was getting my party. I partied so hard at Lou that yesterday, Sunday morning. Lou and I went to, we did, she was doing Father's Day and just bringing everybody. I mean, it was people from all around the world at her house. You know, Lou, I call your channel a house. So thank you so much, Lou. Oh my goodness. When I tell you, y'all listen, y'all know, listen, these men know I get ecstatic over certain things. And I'm kind of ecstatic right now because y'all just don't know how big this is that Lou came. Hey, Lou, we got some stuff that we're going to do together. Let me tell y'all, y'all better go. I need y'all to drop, hey, Lou, drop that link right now in the chat. You better know it. Where's Lou? You better be glad I don't know how. I can't do it from here. Listen, y'all, wait a minute. Let me see if I can get. I guess I can't get you in from this side, Lou, but I'm getting you in. Give me just a few minutes. Listen, my men in the chat, I need y'all to do me a favor. Make sure y'all speak to her. David, I need you to hello Lou. Y'all need to make sure y'all introduce that queen from Korea in the house, please. Make sure you acknowledge. Make sure you let her know she's very, very welcome in this man cave. Hey Lou, you got to listen, Lou. Oh my goodness. I am so happy right now. Y'all better know it. Hey Gotten, do me a favor. Lou is in the house. Listen, Gotten, we are going to be partying, baby. Y'all know how y'all like me when I be doing my little dances and stuff like that. Y'all, guess what? Lou is a DJ. I need Lou to be dropped in the chat ASAP. Hey Gotten. Hey Gotten, are you able to drop Lou in the chat? Are you able to drop Lou's channel, her house? If you can, please. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait a second. I'm trying to see if I can get you over here, Lou. Oh my goodness. Where is Lou? Thank you, Lou. Say so pretty, my queen Dee Dee. Lou said, I love you. I love you too, Lou. Lou said, my sisters. Listen, I'm telling y'all, I know Lou's not gone yet, but you better know it. So Lou is a DJ. I'm gonna make sure that we get her I'm gonna make sure that she that we get her link dropped. Lou and I are about to bring y'all a surprise of y'all's life. Oh my goodness, is that never ever? Hey, never. I don't know why I feel like I have not seen y'all in forever, not on the same platform, and you would not believe it. I almost did not go live. Hey, never flew in and never said, hey, queen. Hey, never. Hey, never ever. How you doing? How you feeling? How's everything going? Dog, never. Now I'm telling you, never surprised me. You know what? Even looking at Gotten right now, surprising me. Steven is surprising me. Oh my, who am I missing? And y'all just know, so the blurb is from Kentucky. David is from Florida. Lou, who is our special guest tonight, that's who I was partying with on Sunday. And I did the short. I did a just a little 6-minute video on her. So I definitely need you all to let me. You know what? I need to start posting this stuff in the chat, and I need to make sure that I welcome all my men in. Welcome all my men. Y'all, welcome to the panel. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you for coming in tonight. We do have quite of our men that kind of joined us. We have Stephen who's in the house. Yes, we do. We have David who's in the house. Yes, we do. The blurb. I want to say the blurb may be in the house. I think the blurb is in the house because this is the men only man cave, invite only pimpettes. So yes, Lou was invited. That's like an open welcome. Y'all don't understand how this makes me feel to know Lou is in this house. Let me tell y'all again. I probably need to show y'all better than I can tell y'all. But I need to leave that as a surprise. I can't spill the beans on everything, honey. I can't spill the beans. I can't. Because we it ain't nothing to work out. But I'm gonna tell y'all, we about to cross countries. Hey, 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 hey. We about to cross countries, y'all better know it. Yes, sir. And I want to thank Lou for flying in. Definitely appreciates her. Lou Maybell. And listen, I call her Lulu. Sometimes I call her Lou, I call her Lulu, but I'm gonna tell you this. Lou is a when I tell you I feel I'm not being funny. I felt like soon as me and her we just went to connecting and we went to kind of intertwining with each other, and you would not believe. We just clicked just like that. Like when I tell you, like literally her and I listen. She is going to have to, I'm going to have to talk to her because um, I'm going to go and repost her DJing and I'm in the chat. She DJing and I'm working the room. And I felt so good about it. And look, and it was like, okay. And you know what I felt like? I feel like Lou felt like, damn, like this is what I'm talking about. This is how I don't know. I think the connection was, thank you, Lou. The connection was all you got to do is sit back and wait because the right person gonna come along. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to rush it. Just the right people. When it's that time, sometimes you pick and choose the wrong people. But when you stay woke long enough, you will realize that either this person is for you or this person isn't. But Lou, to be honest with you, To be honest with you, and I literally was talking and thinking about this today, and I even did the live saying that the Black community don't support. And I'm gonna tell you, and for a couple of reasons, I'm gonna now say the Black community don't support. I mean, how many shorts have I put out about just us gathering together to make sure that we get at least one Black man back, whether he's right or wrong? And look at the support the Black community give. But he gets shot dead, you're gonna get a lot of support. But nobody's trying to support me with bringing him in. So you don't get support right there. And then I don't get the support where I don't mind. I'll go step on your stage. I'll talk, laugh, kick the bobo with you. If I want to get serious, say what I said it, I'll do that too. But guess what? People don't return those favors to you. They don't return those favors. They don't, it's like no home training. And they don't know how to mesh with you. But I went over to Korea because Lou is Korean. And you won't believe, without incident, me and Korea came together like this, because it wasn't about how many subs a person have. It wasn't about any of that. But what happened was Lou seen that I was basically working her room, but I was enjoying it. I loved it. I mean, interacting, then people coming in, because people don't understand when you're when you're hosting on your live, you don't understand what type of energy that is, because you got to keep up with this and you got to keep up with that. And then if you're that type of person, you got to make sure that you're speaking to everybody that come in the room. And then you're also using your energy, because if you're dancing, if you're talking, if you're using your hands, all of it is still energy. And to have anybody come in, thank you so much for those hearts. You know, I definitely appreciate them. This must have been a good day for me to get hearts today, and I'm not kidding. I definitely want to tell you, thank you. I was getting those hearts all day. You know, I got so many surprises. I mean, never ever surprised me today. Steven surprised me today. Listen, Chaotic surprised me earlier today. Even Snake surprised me today. So I am so definitely appreciative of everybody that walked in the room. And I promise you, I almost didn't go live, and something told me to wait. Something said, wait. Something said, wait. I promise you something. And I even went, and if Lou is here, Lou would be able to vouch. Lou would be able to vouch. Hey, the blurb. That's not you. You got to give me a, hey, Steven, whoever doing the hard stop for a few minutes. I got to train him. He's not trained. He's out of control. But listen, you know how I am. I'll get him tamed and trained. I'll get him under control, baby, because I do love those hearts. But Steven, you can stop giving me just a couple hearts, because he's that one right there, that man right there, he's a bit bossy. He's more bossier than them other arrogant ones that want to turn into stalkers. But we ain't talking about that. What we got going on here? I mean, the blurb say, you know, you just cut me off mid-sentence. He said, why this bot? I already see. Okay, so the blurb. So you trying to tell me you that type of bossy man? You that type of bossy man until even these bots that made you mad that quick? Huh? The bot. Listen, I don't know. The bot. I might need you to stay on top of the blurb. I might need you to stay on top of the blurb. Hey, the blurb. You know what you're gonna have to do for me? I don't know how you be roaming these streets of YouTube, but you need to go out there and you need to find out what they saying about me in them streets of YouTube. You know, I went on that Kendra G show. I went on that Kendra G show, and I promise you today, about 3 people just at the corner store that I go to, about 3 people stopped me today. I said, oh my goodness. I say, oh my Lordy land. Yes. Okay, let me get back. The blurb say, piece of cake. We're about to give piece of cake. What about you give me your cake? I got chocolate cake in there too. And I actually took the chocolate cake out the refrigerator. And I should show you the chocolate cake. Matter of fact, I wouldn't have minded a slice of that chocolate cake. So the blurb, I do got chocolate cake. The stupid nightbot trying to roast me. You know what? If that nightbot trying to roast you, just ignore him. You got to learn how to ignore certain types of trolls. Because he could be a certain type of troll also. You know we got certain type of trolls around in our life. You got to be careful with them. So I get it. Hey Steven, when the last time you had some, you bring me that cake? Because I know the blur probably do think I'm joking. I do have cake. Listen, my own troll gonna troll me. The bot says sometimes I even amaze myself. Stop spamming caps. I don't know if I should train this one. I don't know if I should train this one. I should have this one do just what this one do. Listen, as long as he don't block people and time them out, I might like this one right here. I do. I might like this one. Let me see. Stupid bot. I'm reading the comments because I got to go back and read them all. Okay. I should have been read these comments the right way from the beginning because y'all know I do not. I remember I used to get so behind in these comments. And when I start letting people join the stage, yes, I'm coming. I want to read these comments. Y'all know how I am about these comments, so y'all can just sit back. If it's only me and one person, then whoever this one person is, y'all just pay attention to me. Uh-oh, drop those glasses. I'm about to get through these comments. Y'all remember back in the days when I had to get through these comments, I put these glasses on, and hunty, I got rid of those comments just like that because I got to go through these comments. The blurb said, hello. Hello, blurb. How are you today? And then David said, hey, y'all know what? I hate when y'all come in and give me those little, those little easy icons. Once y'all come in and spend some time with me and at least say hello, use those fingers the way you do when you get on Kevin Samuel's Bless His Soul channel. And you be over at his house. Y'all type out stuff. Y'all won't be seeing him. Nothing. Y'all don't send none of them other people, nothing like that. So type out hello. And it's hello, queen. I know y'all say she's so biggity. I am. Don't I be respecting y'all? I respect the name y'all gave me. And when I come in, I call you that as such. So I would appreciate if I could get the same suches. And you know what? If anybody out there in my parking lot, I want to tell y'all, hey, hi, and how y'all doing today? I'm doing fine myself. And what I'm doing right now, I'm actually reading all the messages that I have from my big boys that are in my chat. And I do have one girl in there, and she's in Korea. Yeah, she's Korean. Her name is Lou. And when we get to her, we're going to make sure that eventually I'm going to try to put her link in the chat for y'all. And you better know it. But y'all better know this because I'm on this phone. And this is why I have some technical difficulties and some talities. But we're going to be A-O to the K. Thank y'all. Now we can get back to this regularly scheduled program. Do y'all mind? Thank you. Ooh, doggy. Oh, doggy. Now, thank you, Lou. I definitely got to tell Lou, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think me and Lou gonna do something so interesting for y'all. And I think that's what I was missing in my life. Yeah. So I'm trying to put it together. Something that I need to send over to Lula May. And me and Lula May is gonna intertwine together, yay. And we're gonna try to see if we can bring some sort of changes around here. Because that's what I think me and Lou did. We learned how to help each other out on the other side and not just look for one side to do it all. You know what I mean? Like I go to people houses and I sit on their stages and you know what I mean? And guess what? They don't even have the galls to come and visit. I had some that came and visited though. But that's okay. We're going to change all of that in time. Because the price of gold ain't going to be the same. That's going to be so weird. They're going to say, oh my goodness, I remember when she used to just jump up here and support us cold-heartedly. But then again, you got some people, to be honest with you, they ain't going to never change, honey, because they like standing in the holes that they in. Because I guess they say a lot of dope hoes make more money, even though they being more hiding. Got to grow out of dope holes. Anywho, happy birthday to you, Antoine. Antoine Massey. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Nope. I'm not going to skip over you because I know you're still hurting on the inside because you laying low. And I know what you're doing. You're waiting on the right person to come through. And you know what, Antoine? I had to basically ask the Lord to just give me some freedom because I really, in my heart, feel like I could feel your pain. And I can't even feel it on the same level that you got it. And I get intense pain. And I could just imagine, I mean, you're not sleeping. You definitely can't eat pork, baby. And I know when you get there, you're going to be so, you know, you ain't going to be hungry. You just, because you can't eat nothing right now. I ain't going to be surprised because I know you lost some weight. You ain't lose weight because you're not eating. You losing weight because you worried. And you know the Lord going to step in and he going to send the right help to make you feel comfortable enough to head in there. And I keep telling you, I'm going to put something together and see if I can raise the money. If I could raise the money. I'm trying to think of how I could raise the money because it's not that I'm trying to raise money to take from anybody. I'll raise money to go there. I want to raise money to fly there because if I had it, I would. I want to fly there and I want to be able to stay there for at least a week. And I just want to fly there and stay there for a week. And work with boots on the ground to see if we can, you know, help gear him in safely, soundly, and alively. And make sure he's staying there safely, soundly, and alively. Even if we have to do a change of venue. And young lady, again, maybe we can post this on the right page, but the employee that was arrested for helping him free to be able to stand and tell us and show us the corruption that a person would go through to prove if I'm guilty, say I'm guilty, but if I'm innocent, let me out. His whole life is on the line. That's nothing to play with. And he cannot hide himself if you look at him. Because he have the marks that are tattooed. So you don't know what he went through and what he going through on the inside to stay free. No, he didn't make that up. He gonna go in history with me if he did. And that's why I just want him to come in safely. I want to tell him happy birthday. And I'm still thinking on how I could raise the money. And if not, I'm still thinking how I could get it. Because I do believe that you're on your way in. And I do believe that the Lord makes no mistakes. And he's at least keeping you covered. And all you got to do is lean on him right now because I know you don't feel you can lean on nobody. And I'm not incriminating nobody. I'm glad wherever you're at, you're safe. And I hope one day you're able to look back and read this, that it was somebody out there that cared. And this is what I'm saying. This is in the Black community. Even though I have, you know, Antoine Massey, I have your face up. And sometimes we get in communities and we have a lack thereof. But it brought me back to the point again. And I didn't know that Lulu was coming in, and Lou did. And you see her, she flew in. And if y'all can, you can go to her channel and subscribe just because I'm subscribed. At the end of the day, sometimes you got to go outside your country to get support. And something just told me to just Wait a few minutes and hold off. And don't go live yet. And that's what I did. And I'm glad I did that because I wouldn't have been able to Lou wouldn't have been able to catch me. She's Korean. She's over in Korea. And I wanted to make sure that I did it at the right time, but I didn't know why. Because I said that I was going to go live earlier and I didn't. So I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful that Lou flew in. And guess what? I literally just met my sister yesterday. And her whole entire community have welcomed me. And I'm going to remind you all that every Friday, I do the small channel talent search. If you know a small channel out there, please refer them over. Please let them know it is it's a reward. I'm not a reward. It's a prize, $100. The pot the pot actually is up to $300. But actually it's not because I pulled 5 channels and I wanted to reshow those channels and I was going to do that tonight, but I'm not set up to do it. So it wasn't meant for me to do it clearly. So thank you, David, for flying in. Thank you, Stephen. Stephen said, what's up, Queen? Hey, Stephen, how you doing? Trenton flew in and said, hello, 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 hello. Stephen said again, I'm here. He said, David said, how's your day? David also said that he's from Florida. So far, David, my day is okay. I feel a lot better. I accomplished a lot of things in my mind. And sometimes if you can accomplish it in your mind, it will settle your heart a little bit. So I think I got a couple of things accomplished. Excuse me. I think I got a couple of things accomplished. And Stephen was just letting us know that he's from Connecticut, and David let us know he's from Florida. The purple blurb said, Trenton said, hello, hello, Trenton. The blurb said, nah, they bots. Oh, okay. Then Naruto said, hi, how are you? I'm good, Naruto. Stephen said, yeah, it is, saying that it was hot there. David said, I forgot. Stephen said like 76. Oh, Stephen was telling me what the weather was. David said, no, what side of Florida I live? Oh, he was saying, what side of Florida do I live on? I'm in Palm Beach County. Where your favorite president is at. Steven said, it's cool now, it's nighttime. Because I asked him how was the weather there. The blurb said, oh, I'm dumb. I was talking about the lights. I don't know. I asked him then what he was talking about. And David said, me. I didn't know what David was talking about. And don't know now. Steven said, I love the blue outfit. Thank you so much, Steven. I appreciate you loving the blue outfit. The blurb said, I'm from Kentucky. Yes, because we talked about that bourbon. Every time I go over to Kentucky, I always go and I could get the bourbon from the airport. So I definitely appreciate that. I want to get back over there just for that. The blurb. Hey, the blurb, make sure if you haven't, bring somebody on Friday. You know, I wish that y'all would come out on Fridays and enjoy me in the channels. I mean, I'm finding it quite interesting to have channels come up that get to tell what their channel is about. I don't know, for some people, it may not be interesting, but guess what? I'm going to keep working at it because I'm going to find the crowd that love to watch stuff like that. People that might be sitting down flicking their TV, come and flick it with me. Let's flick TVs and find homes and find channels and see what they're actually up to. You might find yourself finding a channel that you're interested in. You might find that channel that you're interested in. And you might find that channel to help them grow a little bit. So why don't y'all come on out? Come on out and support your girl. Support a channel. And if you're a channel, come on out. Show your channel to the panel. I don't vote on you. I call you in. I summons you in. It's the men on the panel that's voting, not me. The men on the panel is voting, not me. The only time I get to vote if I have to veto a decision, because I say I got the veto. If I got to veto a decision, I'm gonna have to veto it. Thank you again, Lou. Definitely appreciate you. She said, my sister. She said, I love you. So pretty, my queen, Dee Dee. Thank you. Lou said, hi. And then David said, do you want a cookie? No, David, we'll take the orange. Steven said, what the shoes look like? Oh, my black booties. I just got on my black booties. The blurb said, I might see my friends, one live in Indiana and the others live in Utah. Oh, okay. You got a friend in Indiana and in Utah. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, Kentucky. Okay, so I can see you was all the way over in Utah. You got friends. Oh, on live. Okay. Steven said, what's up, Lou? Thank you, Steven. Gotten said, yo, Miss 62Q. Yes. And guess what? I'm gonna have a good surprise, especially for you, Gotten. And Gotten, if you still here in the chat, I definitely need to know what the hell is going on between you and Martin. I am going to find out what's going on between y'all. I'm gonna add y'all in a sticky note, you and Martin, and I want to set up for us to meet. I said that I wanted to do it on a Sunday. I don't know, Sunday just seemed befitting for something like that. That's like a boxing fight. And I don't want that fight to be on Saturday because the energy will be too hyper. Kool-Aid, not a sponsor. I will let y'all know when I becomes one. But I want to know honestly what's going on between Gotten and I want to know what's going on between Martin. These two are going, I mean, these two supposed to be brothers. And they squabbling over this rhino and the other guy new breed them. So these two that fell out. I mean, we got fake accounts going on. Yes, I got to dissect what's going on around my community. I say, I got to find out what in the hell is going on with these two. And I'm going to find out what's going on. And I'm going to let y'all know. Because matter of fact, we all going to find out at the same time. That's my job, to get in the middle of their gossip and why they fighting and going and bickering and doing all that honorable brother love. We'll find out. Hey, Never flew in. It's been a while since I seen Never. I mean, Never a fly in here and there. Never has been going through something, but he's feeling so much better, and I'm glad of that. And I was trying my best to check on him, and he has been with me. So thank you, Never. And Never say, hey, everyone. Never say, hey, Queen. Never say, hey, gorgeous. I'm good. Back to normal. Ooh, that's one of the best things you could do, is be back to normal. And I hope you are fully back to normal. But if you're not, Never, you know I'm always here if you want to talk. You know, sometimes I might miss a call and then I'll message you back, let you know if anybody call me and I miss your call. If you text me, I definitely hit you back. I'll call you back or I'll text you back. The blurb say, boo. Why do you not read my reply? I would never not do that. Oh, this was back then. You know why? Because I wasn't reading I wasn't reading the chat that way. I was going out of order because I always come back. Of course I'm going to read your message. So you booed me. You know what, the blurb, if you still here, you owe me an apology because you honestly just booed me too soon, boo-boo. But I'll accept your apology. And anybody out there in my parking lot, all those parking lot pimps, all those parking lot pimp feds, I want to tell y'all, peekaboo, peek, peek, peekaboo. 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 I had to settle down, y'all. It was so exciting seeing Lou. It was definitely exciting. And you know what? And I want to tell y'all, and I'm going to drop this out there just because I want y'all to know that when you start making friends with people, it get outside of a scope of subscribers and stuff like that. I mean, some people go into things with the underlying goal of being that, but because I don't search the web like that, I only search it once I get to you. It depends on what I'm looking at you for. I look at subscribers. When I first seen Lou, I didn't see any of that. The only thing I seen was I couldn't understand the language. Literally, the live that I went on, it just had all the Chinamen writing, and I didn't know what it was. And I said, I wonder what they doing. Listen, being nosy, being nosy. So I clicked in the live, and I seen everybody. Lou was like singing and stuff, and so I went to type it in the chat. I say, "Get it, girl, get it, girl," and I went. I was jamming out with her and rocking and dunking, and I'm like, "Boo, do the do, do the do, do the do do," and she was jamming. And everything I said in the chat, she was like mimicking it and doing it like, okay, like she be needing like, wow, she need that support to hype it up and see another side of hyping it up. And I came in and we just, her and I just went to vibing together. We literally went to vibing together and I loved it. And I loved it so much, it's like I couldn't leave. So I don't know. We just really meshed. And anybody else, imagine I'm a black woman, I speak English. Why would I have been on a Korean? Why would I be at somebody's house that's Korean? Because I was only looking for what is this about? Like, what does this mean? Most people keep bypassing. I don't speak that. I ain't Chinese, and that's not what I want to do. So when I clicked in, I went straight to her live. I didn't see anything else at that point. But when I got through, I said, you know what? I said, okay. She got 40 something, like 47,000 subscribers. But it wasn't about that. It was about how her and I vibed, how we got along, and how I'm looking at what we can do to further this and still be sisters from around the world. Yep. So that brought me joy to see her. It also, I don't know why I keep going back to Gotten. It brought me joy to see Gotten for some reason. I think because Gotten been so wrapped up and Gotten been so doggone busy. But one thing Gotten gonna do, Gotten gonna make sure he peek through those bushes and say, no, TQQ, I got you. Gotten always gonna let me know he got me. It don't matter. Gotten, come and check in. Thank you so much, Gotten. I definitely appreciate you for that. Thank you so much, Steven. I thank you for that also. Thank you, because I know when you're not here, I don't get those hearts. So when you are here, I definitely know where they're coming from. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it. And we had a lot of messages from the bot. Let me read some of these messages from the bot. He don't want you to spam. Well, at least he ain't listen. At least he ain't putting nobody in timeout. The burp say piece of cake. We're about to give you. I did not. I told him that I had cake. Look, I know he thought I was joking, but I wasn't. And thank you, anybody. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this cake in front of y'all because I want to see how it tastes. It's not my fault somebody brought a cake, and then you know what? It was just my luck. I got a spoon, and it's a pretty spoon too. I went to the place yesterday, and I should have did a video. I'll go back and do it. Anyway, this place they sell custard ice cream, and that stuff was so good. It definitely was. And because you know what, and it just dawned on me, I'm gonna eat a slice of cake in lieu of Antoine Massey. Happy birthday to you, and you gonna make it back in safely. And when you make it back in safely, I'm gonna show you that I'm one of those ones I'm gonna prove to you that you're not gonna be forgotten in there. And I want to tell you happy, happy, happy birthday. And here's a slice of a piece of chocolate cake. Some people be saying, this cake is good. I'm going to say, this cake okay. It ain't all that, but it's okay. Especially when I see $3.99. I don't know who bought this cake in here, but I hate some of it. And it's all right. And where did it come from? This came from Publix. I know one thing. I don't know if Publix starting to downgrade the quality, but this ain't hitting on nothing. Publix cake normally is a little bit better than this. However, I'm going to eat this cake and I'm going to enjoy this slice of cake because this not about me. This is me celebrating. Hashtag Massey. Happy birthday to you. Yes. You know what? Y'all right. I did not have no candle. But I got a candle. And I blew out the candle. So now I can eat the cake. Eat the cake, anime, cut the cake. Cut the cake, anime. Eat the goddamn cake, anime. Bye. It's probably my one. I'm gonna have one more piece. And I took a big piece then. It's my last bite saying happy birthday, Antoine Massey. You will have many, many more. And when you safely turn yourself in, if I'm not there by then, I will make sure that I remember you're in there. And you're going to know that. Again, when you first get in there, they're probably going to put you in the box. Then again, maybe they won't. Here you go. I was being greedy because I wanted to be done. And it was too much. Okay. Done. That was a special occasion. I remember I did a special occasion like that for somebody before. And I'm not even going to say I did it for somebody. I did it because it was from the bottom of my heart. But what I noticed, they didn't appreciate it. And it was something similar to this right here, but on the other side. And I really honestly, I was doing something from the bottom of my heart when I did it. And it was very disappointing that people, you know, they turn on you. But the problem with it is, wolves also turn on each other. I see wolves turning on each other in a whole nother community. Matter of fact, I just seen wolves turn on each other in a few communities. Okay, and wolves gonna turn more than that. That's why for me, I'm not a part of sectors and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I don't even understand. I understand what it is, but I guess when you're a part of a sector, what they're your bodyguards until they turn on you. No, thank you. I'll continue this race. Hey Lou, maybe I'll add you on this particular sticky note. This girl, Queen Dee Dee, Lulu. What about this, Lou? Why don't we partner up and why don't we give the people what they coming for, girl? They coming for a DJ and a girl like me to dance. So Lou, let's give them a music thon. Let's give them a little bit of Korean World meets TQ at 6'2". That's tall queen. Why don't we give them a piece of that? Okay, Lou. I'll talk to you in a few. I'll add you this on this sticky note. Wow. Don't do no running. Hey, Grayson. Grayson said, hey, hey, Grayson. The blurb said, okay, I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to leave the live and try to get a girlfriend. Well, you better make sure. You better make sure when you leave this live, you bring your butt back. This was a nice, calm down, glad to be back in my men only man cave, baby. Y'all better know. Y'all ain't notice I changed their name. This is the men only man cave. That's right. Women, you're invited on special occasions. When I invite you, we're going back to that. I don't care if there's 3 men here, it's still men only. And I got to get that control back. I got to let my men know that. I kind of let, to be honest with you, I kind of let Gotten and Martin kind of not convince me of that, but I was kind of gearing it to a different angle. I say I ain't ready for that one yet. I'll get there. Because there's a way that I'm going to make sure that my men only, that they're okay, while I'm going through the chat and talking to the men that are on the panel and those men that are a part of the panel. So 1 foot at a time. Sometimes you can't walk with 2 feet. Well, you can't walk, 2 feet. Because you can't say 2 foot. So sometimes you can't walk with 2 of them. You need to walk on 1 foot. You got to give yourself a chance to dissect what you need to do and make sure that that other road that you about to drive down or that other turn you about to take, make sure it aligns, with what you got going on. Because sometimes when things don't align, you wonder why you got pushed back a little bit. You got pushed back because it was loose ends that you need to cover or the foundation wouldn't be right. So I think one of the reasons why I've been trying to go back on my lives like this way, because then I get to focus in on my men again. I get to focus in on who's flying in. I get to focus in on reading their message like I'm supposed to. And I get to focus in on seeing if there's anything wrong. Because sometimes when you have other people and you're talking to them, you get a bit distracted from the person that you're looking at. So I got to make sure that I kind of switch it up even for myself. Because sometimes you could get too comfortable and complacent in something and you shouldn't be. So hey Grayson, how you been doing? I haven't seen you, Grayson. Did you know that I was doing a small channel talent search, Grayson? Did you know that I was doing that? Steven, Steven said, you need nails done? You need pedicure? Thank you, Steven. Steven said kisses on the cheeks. I definitely appreciate you, Steven. That was very warm. Thank you for giving me a warm kiss on the cheek. I appreciate that. And you know what? I want to thank y'all for the likes tonight. I definitely appreciate that. I sure see 7 of them in the thumb, and that thumb look just like this. So I am very grateful, and I'm very appreciative that I came on. And even if I don't have anything to say, and you have to go in, or it's time for bed, go ahead, because I'm okay. Because I might sit right here and I might talk to myself. Because guess what? It might be one person that decides to fly in with me. So if you want to ride out with me, let's do this. You know what I might do? I might go in, and while y'all watch me, I might look at a little bit of Anton Massey. Oh, Steven said he's here. Thank you, Steven. So I'm gonna I'm gonna have y'all listen to just a little bit of Steven of Anton Massey. Guess for those that haven't heard the story about Anton Massey. I don't want to talk to him. We're gonna listen to a little bit of this one for those that haven't heard this story already. This is Anton Massey, and I want to tell him again, happy birthday. His birthday was on yesterday, and we're just gonna listen in, and y'all can get for anybody that haven't heard the story. This is Anton Massey. He says that he was let out of the Orleans Parish Jail, and he said he was in there and he shouldn't be, and he have the proof. He showed us as close to what we could see that the reason why he was in there, that particular lady, she admitted to the state attorney's office that she lied. He got the signed affidavit and everything. And the reason why I'm following him, because I need to get my big lazy ass up, and I need to go file papers against the young girl that did it to me last year. And she called and said that nothing happened. She wanted to drop the charges, even though I sat on house arrest for months for something I didn't do. And then she even lied back on me. The judge was corrupt. He used the word pregnancy. With this man, they using his past record. And let's listen in. What I want to talk about today is as far as why I was in Orleans Parish Jail. I was in custody for almost 8 months. All right, 6 months, something like that. I was in there for theft of a motor vehicle and domestic abuse involving strangulation. That's what I was in Orleans Parish for. Okay, but before I was in Orleans Parish, I was in a jail called St. Tammany Detention. All right, St. Tammany Jail here, St. Tammany Parish. There's 2 different parishes, Orleans and St. Tammany. Okay. Today, what I want to talk about is that I was on 2nd-degree kidnapping, 2nd-degree rape, domestic abuse, battery, involving strangulation, domestic abuse, battery, violation of protective order, right? On this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. That's her name. This is a district attorney drop form right here. And she's not a child, she's an adult. And that's just a little bit of Anton Massey. And I want to let him know that he do have someone out there that's wanting to protect him. He does have someone out there that's listening to him. He do have someone out there that's praying for his safe arrival, guilty or not. And I just wanted to bring just a little bit of that to you, because that's who we will be speaking about tomorrow. I'm gonna pull some footage on a couple people, that's also praying for his safe return. So I just wanted to really bring him up tonight to tell him happy birthday. And we're praying for him to get in there safely. And happy birthday to you. And we definitely appreciate all those that would help us get him in there safely and soundly. And we're going to appreciate you for doing it. And we'll get to the real rigmarole of what might be going on over there in Orleans Parish Jail, where you've been holding on to paperwork for months. Just have a person sitting behind bars. This has to be the cottonest, pickingest things I've ever met. Boop. And so this is one of those things where I'm gonna bring it to the men only live again, because there's a lot of black men that have been incarcerated. And a lot of the black men I talk to that's been incarcerated, the first thing they say is, oh, they had me in there for no reason. The charge wasn't this. The charge wasn't right. So you got a man that honestly, whether he broke out or not, it's a lot of people that are going down. But this particular, yeah, I'm trying to eat some more of his cake because I got a cake for him. You got someone that did something so detrimental to themselves to prove that they didn't do something. I wonder what's the statute of limitation for escape, because everything comes with a statute of limitation, I think, except two things, and I believe murder is one of them. I can't remember the other one, but everything else is a statute of limitation. And I like this spoon. Oh, good night, Stephen. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate you flying in. Appreciate you landing. And I appreciate you. And you know what? I did what I was supposed to do. It's a minute and 1 hour and almost 11 seconds. So it's going to be 111. And I'm going to end this live as well. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you for flying in. Thank you for landing. Thank you for showing me any kind of love. Thank you for listening. Don't forget that every Friday, 8 o'clock, this Friday is going down again. I'm not going to stop even if I got to find the channels on my own. It's the YouTube's first small channel talent search. The prize, $100 plus me. Good night.